Hello everybody, Luke back once again. This time to be taking a look at how Amazon is tricking people into overpaying. Now Amazon is an amazing site with great deals. I've done tons of videos and talked about it for years now on how you can save a lot of money on Amazon.com. The problem being is some sellers are taking advantage of the fact that people now assume that Amazon.com is going to always be the best deal out there, and they're jacking up prices in comparison to other places. Now, there's a few ways this happens. Sometimes it's by the number of items in there and making it kind of confusing to compare apples to apples. Other times, it's just straight up costs more on Amazon.com. We're going to be taking a look at some popular deals out there, how they cost more on Amazon versus other places like Walmart, Bye Baby, Target, Meijer, and more. This isn't some random weird website you can go to find a better deal. These are major retailers out there. So we're going to be taking a look at this, hopefully help you figure out where you can get the best deals and kind of help you remember that Amazon.com is still a site you need a price check. First though, if you're new here, help us out. Hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up. It really does help us because it lets YouTube know you enjoy what we do here. And hopefully we can help you learn something new about the world around you and save some money. By hitting that subscribe button and hitting that thumbs up, you let YouTube know you enjoy what we do here. All right, let's start off with some common everyday items. Here is a 37-pound thing of cat litter. It's actually the cat litter we use in my home. That's how I kind of figured this one out. Now, cat litter is a pretty good deal. You can get it through Subscribe and Save for just $27.54 and a 20% off your first Subscribe and Save. The problem comes in here is with the awkward number. Now you can see on Amazon, or excuse me, on Walmart here, it's a 14-pound for $9.26. So for $28, it's under 20 bucks. But this is a 37-pounder. Now the truth is, when you run the numbers, it costs about $11 per 14 pounds, which makes Walmart a better deal. Now this is just the generic Walmart price. You can walk into the stores and get it. You can do ship to your home and more. Now if you really want that convenience of it being shipped to you now and you're willing to pay the extra $2-ish bucks on it, now that's not a big deal, but it's a good example. A lot of heavy items like this are more expensive. I find also what happens here is a lot of these items actually are out there in custom sizes and more, which makes it a little bit confusing with it. But I know a lot of people who would say, hey, for $2 to have it delivered every month to my home without having to think about it, not a bad deal at all. But there's other ones. There's other items out there, starting off with, in this case, baby strollers. My wife and I were actually looking at this particular baby stroller set here. It's a pretty nice one, came highly recommended to us. $337.99, not a bad deal. It usually ships in 2 to 5 weeks. Well, Bye Baby is a store dedicated to baby supplies, typically is seen as much more expensive, but I've been noticing more and more they've been extremely competitive with Amazon pricing. This particular model is for sale or on sale, not a sale price, but just a regular everyday price of $255.99. And it actually ships a lot faster. It would actually, in the time I'm recording this, be here within a week versus the Amazon listing of 2 to 5 weeks. So keep that in mind. Amazon has a slightly different system here. And while it's not a bad shipping time, 2 to 5 weeks for many people can be annoying. You want it faster. But the about $80-some price difference is a pretty noticeable price. For $80-some, you can also buy an extra base in your car and have 2 bases for 2 different cars. Pro tip, if you have kids, or you're going to have kids soon, and you have 2 cars, get 2 different bases for the car seat for a baby. It's so easy to just plop them in and out of different cars without having to remove the base and make sure you have it properly secured. Now, let's keep in the world of babies. Diapers, right? Amazon, pretty good place to get diapers. A lot of people go there. The catch is, I find a lot of sellers who notice that Amazon goes out of stock dramatically raise the price. Now, here's a 32 pair of number 1 diapers, starting off at $20.86. You go to Target, $8.99 for the exact same product. What's happening here, I find a lot, and this needs to be a warning sign, is anytime that Amazon's out of stock, a lot of sellers swoop in, will go to Target, buy up, and then put these products on Amazon at significant price hikes, hoping that people just won't pay attention. This happens more often than you would think. People swoop in and do it. Here's another one where this happens often. These are very popular Dutch peppermints. When I lived in Texas, I couldn't get them in local stores. I had them shipped to me. Back then, they used to be a lot more competitive. Yeah, it was a couple dollars more than walking into a store, but now they're $21.99. By the way, these Wilhelmina peppermints are really good if you ever want any. But at Meijer and many places, they're $10, under $10. And there are places that will ship them for about $10 to you. You need to shop around on these. What's happening here, I think a lot of people do it, is they go into local stores where these kind of things are available. They buy them up, and then they put them on sites like Amazon where they're not generally available at significant markups, assuming you're not going to shop around different Dutch online shipping stores to get them. And it's very popular. If you look at YouTube, you will find many videos out there of sellers who are going out and buying up big deals at stores and more, turning around, putting them on Amazon.com and eBay and other places for significant markups. We hear about that a lot with like gaming systems, PS5, Nintendo Switch back in the day, and playing cards and all kinds of stuff. But it's also on everyday items. They'll go and they'll find a good deal on Wilhelmina peppermints, or even if they just go and buy up all of them together from a direct seller and then put them there. There's nothing illegal about it. It's not wrong. But what they're taking advantage of is the fact that many people aren't price comparing. If you go on YouTube, do this someday, making money on YouTube, you find a lot of these people will go to different stores, find big deals on a particular shoe brand and more, and then turn around and resell them on Amazon significantly higher because they know people aren't price checking. They're not going to Shoe Carnival or Payless if they're so open, and they're not comparing shoes. Well, people aren't comparing things like peppermints. And you notice it's been a while since I've reordered these because they're just not the deal they used to be. So keep that in mind. Shop around, even on big things. Now, I will say, like on car seats, with my first child, I was inside a Babies R Us, or it was a Toys R Us, one or the other. I was looking at a car seat I wanted. It was out of stock. They said, hey, in a week we can get it to you. I looked on Amazon.com while I was talking to the associate. $50 cheaper, delivered the next day. There are times that is still very true. There are times it's still very competitive on pricing. Increasingly, though, you need to be careful. You cannot just assume that Amazon.com will be the cheapest because increasingly sellers are realizing people are not price checking. So keep that in mind and do your research. It really does help you. All right, there you go. There are quick examples of how you're overpaying on Amazon, mostly because you're not price checking. Keep that in mind. All right, if you're new here, do me a big favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up. I would really appreciate it because it lets YouTube know you enjoy what we do here. Hopefully we can help you learn something new. Hopefully we can help you save some money. And by you hitting that subscribe, hitting that thumbs up, you let YouTube know you enjoy what we do here. Thanks for your support. I really appreciate it. We'll be back with another video real soon.